What's up, man?
How are you?
We're filming?
We are. Oh, we're live.
Nice.
We're live. Same stuff, different day. Let me move this over here. There we go. Nice shot of the garbage can behind you and everything. It's nice stuff here. So listen.
Yes.
This was funny. You and I were sitting there talking about our podcast topics and everything.
Right.
And you and I always talk about, well, you always say, yo, did you see that stupid comment that one guy left on the video? So I thought, hey, you know what, that'd be kind of fun. Let's talk about some of the stupid things people ask us or some of the stupid comments people leave for us in any of the videos that we do. Most recently, I would say I've been contacted by multiple people asking me for advice on getting into this business.
Yeah, I get a lot of that.
Buying and selling.
And I always feel bad when I don't answer them back. I'm like, man, this guy probably thinks I'm such an asshole.
You have to be vague. What do you do? So what do you do in that situation? First of all, why is that even an issue? For those that are watching this, why is that an issue?
You know what? When you know how it is, you've been in business for a while, you grow these relationships, you find them yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? To just give who I'm selling to and who I'm doing business with.
Or how you're doing it.
Yeah, or how I'm doing my business to just some random guy that asks.
Yeah.
It's comical, I guess. You know,
they just don't get it.
I wouldn't share that kind of information. You know?
They just don't get it. It's like they're asking us, hey, can you teach me
what you've done?
What you've done and how I can do it and become your competition.
Not to mention, anytime I ever have tried to show anybody, it always backfires. They always like, I don't do business with them no more. They try to go do it on their own. And it's like, total slap in the face.
You've had an employee and they work for you for X amount of time. How long until after they've worked for you did they decide to go off and start trying to do their own thing? Like, do they stick with you for 6 months, a year?
No employees, but I've had people come to me and like I've taught them how to test gold, how to buy it. You know what I mean? And like, I buy from dealers in other stores. So, you help put this person in a store, help them get going. You think he's going to sell you the gold back and you build a relationship with this guy. And like, that just nothing happens.
Nothing
Guys
is
just
reciprocated.
lose my phone number and he sells to one of my competitors. And like, it's not.
What do people say? That's his business.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even care.
Sounds like you do.
Nah, but it's just a jerk off thing to do.
So you do care.
I do think I agree. Over it, that's for sure.
No, but it is a bullshit thing.
But yeah, I mean, you're teaching them, and when you have somebody helping you, you can make a lot of mistakes, especially with this.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fake chains out there, fake jewelry that I see businesses buy all the time.
Just another day in the life of Andrew hoarding his gold here. King Xerxes over here.
That's a nice bracelet.
Look at this thing.
You teach them the business.
Yes.
And like, you have somebody teaching you like skip years of trial and error.
Right.
And like, it's such a huge advantage for them.
Of course, because they don't have to go through the time. Time is your biggest asset.
You teach them how to test the scrap gold and stuff. They're not going to make that mistake where they lose $2,000-$3,000 on a chain that's not real.
Right.
So, yeah, you teach them what you know, and for me, it's backfired. So when I get emails like that, I don't even reply back to a lot of them.
I've done this similar. Or I've just been vague. And I've said, like, I've had one person ask me questions like, hey, how do I become an LLC? What do I need to do for taxes? And like, I'm thinking, like, are you that effing dumb that you're going to be asking me for this, like, business advice? Like, so instead of responding like a jerk, I said to the person, you know what? Every state is different. I recommend you talk to your accountant.
Right.
And they're like, okay, thanks. And they kind of got the hint. And then they said something else. I'm trying to think of what else they had said. It was some other question they were asking me. And I'm like, luckily I've had nobody come straight out and be like, hey, which wholesalers do you use? Like, I'd be like, what do you
it's pretty annoying too, now that I think about it. I get a lot of people that email me and they tell me how to run my business.
You should do this, and you should try that.
You should be doing this. Why don't you try instead of doing this? And you're like, dude, what the hell? This guy sounds so stupid. Has no idea what he's talking about.
I've had, so in my Discord, I've got, I would say 160, 170 people in there. All great people. They are probably the most loyal supporters of me and the channel. And occasionally, though, they will give me like ideas, which is fine. If anything, these people know me the best, and they're in touch
Open
with
to
me the
criticism
most.
from them.
Yeah,
Sure.
and so I'll take suggestions from them. Sometimes some of them provide us with ideas for videos that you and I have done together.
Right.
So I don't mind that. It is when you get like the know-it-alls, especially like in the comment section, people that you've never even had a relationship with or spoken with. They watch a video or two and they're saying, "You're charging what?" Or how about the comments where people are like, "Oh, this video aged well." Meanwhile, it's like, a video from like 2 or 3 years ago, and spot price always changes. And I don't make predictions on spot price for that reason, for those dummies alone. Like I don't make predictions on spot price because just because, there will be the people are like, "Oh, gold never hit
They'll hold you to it.
2,600." Yeah. So you get comments like that often. What else have you gotten in terms of, how about the people that
Since I started doing the YouTube videos, forget about it.
you get a lot more?
I get people asking me how many times a week I shave my head. Again, like, it's some
Nice.
really weird stuff.
That's awesome. You should say to them, your head once, your feet 3 times a week. Just say something just like really random to them. What about, do you have instances where people come to you and they lock in a deal with you, but then they say, "Hey, can I pay you next week?" Or "Can I pay you in 2 weeks?" Like, do you get a lot of things like that where people are like, "Hey, can you just give me this gold and I'll give you the cash?" And
You know what? I have a couple of accounts that have, after years of trust, like that 10-ounce gold bars we just went over. The guy calls in, locks them in. I pay for them, and then next time I see him, he owes me the money. But like
I'm
it's
putting
out
coming.
24,000 for him, and like it ties up a little bit.
It
of
does
money.
tie it up.
2 or 3 people like that, and you got $70,000-$80,000
Now,
tied
how
up,
long until you would see them?
Usually the same week, but still, it's.
And so being that it's a week, and the thing is too, and you have to remember this, anything can happen. God forbid the guy gets hit, like the guy gets hit by a car or something. Like, you still have other ways to get out of the gold. Like, you have your wholesale accounts and everything that you could sell it. But
Man,
don't you I know you take Zelle now.
Yeah.
So why do you not just say to the person, instead of the whole amount, just be like, "Hey, give me half now and the other half later," or something?
It's weird wholesale. They like take it off. He'll sell me 12 ounces and take that off his ticket, and I still owe him money afterwards. You know what I mean? A lot of them use it as trade for whatever they're selling me when I see them.
Oh.
No. I wouldn't just like let somebody order 10 ounces of gold, me front the money and be like, "Oh,
so
don't worry about it." These are people that like, it's kind of like hedged or locked in.
I understand you have other
you
things going. I didn't realize there was other transactional stuff involved. I have so to protect myself, similar scenario, like somebody's like, "Hey, I really want this 1 ounce gold bar, but I can't pay you until the end of the month."
Right.
And this was like recently, like early July. And I said,
I would make them put a deposit on.
I did.
Yeah.
So $500 non-refundable deposit, no problem. And they did. And I've known them for a while, but I still want to, cover my ass,
sure. Because like you said, shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of have you had any other, like recent, like dumb requests from people without like giving anything away, like people coming in and just saying something just so stupid, like...
I had somebody, I forget what country they were from. It was definitely a Latin American country. It was a Spanish person, but they said, "Oh, this is 24 karat. In my country, the gold's 25 karat."
What?
And I looked at it and I said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, gold's a little bit better in my country."
Did you tell them that doesn't exist?
Better than 24 karat? And like, I didn't feel like arguing with them and stuff, but definitely one of the dumbest comments.
Isn't 24 like 4/9's fine?
Yes. There's no 25 karat.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, unless like I just don't know anything. What the heck?
But I don't want to argue with him and call him out. But what a stupid comment.
Do you know what you need to do? From now on, I'm gonna make you like a little Post-it pad to keep beside your desk.
The stupid
comment Post-it pad. And so when somebody's sitting across from you, they're saying something, yo, Hold on a second. Let me write this down. Can you repeat that again?
Repeat that stupid comment one more time.
We gotta feature this on an upcoming video.
But it's funny, it's an easy to communicate right now. You send someone, they don't have to call me and ask me or say it to my face. They could just email me or message me through my website. And
Yeah.
A lot of them I just don't respond back to.
What a bunch of dummies. What a bunch of
They
dummies.
just have odd requests.
Yeah.
You don't believe how many people I see in the comments too. They say, we try to mention our websites in every video, and they're like, "What's Andrew's website?"
I know.
I always see that,
and
I'm
it pops
"What
up in the first
Yeah.
15 seconds of every video, and
How are they watching?
And it's in the description.
Yeah, and it's in the description,
and we
I don't
say
know.
it.
They still, what's his website?
Yeah. Well, anyhow, I do think anytime you get some of these stupid comments, as soon as the person, you just jot it down. Just jot it down. This is good. This is good info. Good topic stuff. Thanks for the time, bud. I appreciate you. We'll do another video soon. I'd like to do a melt video. You keep saying, yeah, we'll do one, but you never. I mean, this can be like a nice, like, how much would this be?
It's probably
10 ounce?
It's 15 ounces.
15 ounce?
Not really enough.
And you tell me I'm difficult.
All
right. Enough. That's enough of you. I'm ending this video.
See you later, Stoney.